everybody, it's your girl Genine LaTrice Perez. How you living? I hope that you are living your absolute best life. Listen, this is the place where we're purposed, intentional, and unapologetic about prevention, conversation, advocacy, and youth engagement. So, are you ready?
How you living, boy? How you living? Boy, 'cause I'm living my best life. And I ain't gonna hold it. 'Cause I'm living my best life. And I ain't got time to be fooling with you. They say closed mouth won't get fed. Like a closed heart can't be read. Can't live the same way as before. Just cut the ties and shut the door. Held out way too long. Should've spoke up, should've been gone. Stop singing that same old song. No, 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 no. 'Cause you don't wanna cry, so I'm gonna say
I really do appreciate every last one of you for being here. I do know there are others that say that they're on their way, and I'm so delighted and glad for that, and I appreciate those of you who just volunteered to sit up in the front. Amen. See, let me tell you something. I can't do it without you. I really can't. Y'all, this is something that we've not done before, but we've talked about it. And we're actually celebrating our 6-month journey as it relates to being a part of Clean. So, and the way we're celebrating it through the Family Service Agency, Region 9 Prevention Providers, we're going to have this on our How You Living podcast. So we can always have this in rotation, right? But we've been doing this since, some have been doing it a lot longer than October, but we had an October rollout where the program is designed for women 50 and over as a means of support, accountability, and most importantly to me, community. Because when you can work out with your people and work out with folks that may be experiencing similar things that you are experiencing, and we all know what that comes with it at 50, or maybe we don't know, then I thought it would be a good move. So the agency that I work for, me desiring to have a workout program, and let me pin that right there, boom. This is a part of our How You Living Healthy initiative. Now we did this several years back with another health and wellness program, but this time wanting to be more concise, and it was for men and women of all ages. It really didn't matter. I think we had 32 participants in the program. Now all 32 took advantage of the free. This is free because it just goes to the agency. We use the agency resources. We use what we can, and what they did. Now, instead of contracting with someone on the outside of the agency, they paid for me to be able to get my certification as a personal trainer. Awesome. I work with nutrition, group specialists, senior fitness, and youth fitness. So in all of those areas, the certification process was very long because it took me a little bit over a year to complete everything, but I did. And once I got started, we hit the ground running in January. But in October, we did the soft rollout. During the summer, we were meeting at Hillary Clinton Children's Library, and we were walking the trails, but I wasn't working anybody out because I'm not going to do anything if I don't have a certification. Likewise, that's why we have the experts here today, because I can't tell you everything that they know because they went to school for it. I'm so excited. We have Dr. Karen Crawl here with us. She's a family practitioner. She's my doctor. Okay. She's right there. And we have Dr. Rhonda Maddox over here. And she's a psychiatrist. Right. Then we have Kenny Edens, the director of the Arkansas Minority Health Commission. Hey. Now, my first question, and we're going to piggyback off of one another, but my first question is going to be for our family practitioner on board. What are the top health numbers every woman should know and monitor regularly, and why do they matter?
Okay, hello everybody. As you said, I'm Dr. Karen Cole, I'm a family physician. I have my own practice in family medicine, and I see a lot of women that come into my office with various problems, and we try to make sure that they know what their numbers are. There are a few numbers we need to make sure we know. We need to make sure we know what our blood pressure is. Okay. Cardiovascular disease is the number one killer of women. It goes beyond breast cancer, ovarian cancer, colon cancer. Cardiovascular disease is the one that will take us away from getting premature. So those are things we need to know. Blood pressure affects all areas of your body. Your blood pressure, your blood vessels go everywhere in your body. So every organ you have can be negatively impacted by high blood pressure. Normal blood pressure is 120 over 80. You used to think you could slide in with 130 over up to 90, not anymore. They've changed the guidelines, and so your best outcome, 120 over 80, is the number that you're looking for blood pressure. So when you go to the doctor, if they take your blood pressure, ask them what it is, write it down so you'll know. The doctor should be the only one with the information about you. You should take that information to you. And if it's too high, then ask for information on how you can get those numbers down. What is it that your medication may be on or may not be on, but what is it that you can do to try to get your numbers back to where it needs to be? And it's something that you need to follow. It's not a one-time, one and done. Blood pressures need to be checked periodically so you'll know what's going on. A lot of things can affect blood pressure. Diet, activity, environment, stress, a lot can affect it, so you need to keep up with that number. The next number you need to make sure you know about is your blood sugar. Okay. Diabetes, another leading cause of illness and mortality in our community. Blood sugars are running too high, and so your blood sugar, and more importantly, your A1C, is the way we monitor how well someone, whether you're normal, pre-diabetic, or diabetic. When you're in that pre-diabetic range, there are things that you can do to keep you from bouncing over into becoming diabetes. Once you're diabetic, you're diabetic. But there are things that you can do, so make sure you know what your numbers are. And again, ask, how is it that I can address this number to get it down? Family history contributes to a lot of it, so we need to know what our family history is about those things. The other thing you need to try to find out is what is your BMI and how does that put you at risk for other diseases. Your weight is critical to a lot of things going on in your body. We need to know what our BMI is and how we can do whatever we can do to get that under where it needs to be. Now, I hear a lot of our communities, a lot of our women say, that's just, I'm not gonna be that small. Nobody wants you to be a stick. Okay? What's important to me is that you are comfortable moving through life, doing what you need to do to keep yourself well without aches and pains, shortness of breath, chest pain, that are all impacted by the weight that your body is carrying. Another thing that you need to be mindful of is how your kidneys are functioning. Okay? Your filtration rate of your kidneys. A lot of times that goes hand in hand with high blood pressure. Long-term blood pressure can cause that number to go down, meaning the kidneys stop working. Okay? Your kidneys are what keeps you alive. They're working 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, even when you're asleep. One thing you make sure you do is keep those kidneys functioning, especially if you're on medication. Water yourself as much as you water your plants, ladies. We gotta drink water. Yes. We cannot expect our body to function well if we don't give it the one thing that it really needs to function, which is water. Okay? Not drinking water is like asking your kidneys to drink your blood with dirty water. You don't want to do that. So drinking your water. I think there's 4 things. It's a lot. Yeah,
I need to be honest. So you talked about blood pressure, blood sugar, the BMI. Okay, my engine started working, and then your kidney function. That's what you just meant.
And I can go on, but I'm not going to.
I understand.
There's some other things that you talk about.
But that's it. Those are key.
Those are the key things that you need to make sure you know.
And that's important. So, ladies, you've been given that directive, so you understand.
Can I throw something else out
Yes,
there?
ma'am.
Another number you need to keep in mind is 150 minutes per week of regular exercise. And I think you got that taken care of. And the other, you're right, thank you. Your cholesterol numbers also contributing to your overall well-being. Okay. Your total cholesterol, you need to know what that number is. Your good and your bad cholesterol, because they are different and they impact you differently. So when you go to the hospital, when you go to the doctor, and you want to make sure that when you get your blood drawn, it's a fasting blood cholesterol level. Okay. If you go and you've had breakfast that morning, you need to let your doctor know. And don't say yes, I didn't eat, just to be nice, because it impacts you.
Mm-hmm.
So if they do your blood work and they think you're fasting and you're really not, they're going to call you and say, hey, Ms. Jones, we got a problem. Mm-hmm. But you need to get a clean reading. So if they tell you to not eat anything after midnight before you do the blood work, and you get up in the morning and you eat a piece of bacon or you eat a piece of toast or you eat something let them know. Don't get your blood drawn just because the doctor says it's time to get your blood drawn. You gotta let them know, hey doc, I made a mistake, I ate something, can I do this on another day? Because the numbers are really important. They impact a lot of things.
Now my question is because, since you said that, right, we have asked you to come so that you can prick fingers on the standings. How does that impact? When do you need to then go and check? Like for instance, she does the prick, she gives us the card today, she gives us the numbers. I mean, I was like Expo, I know I ate a salad, you know what I mean? So I'm trying to figure it. My nose okay?
If you're just doing total cholesterol and not doing the good and the bad.
So ours does everything.
It does
total,
everything.
LDL, HDL, and triglycerides.
So you get your finger pricked today, and it's high. If your cholesterol is over 200, if your bad cholesterol is over 100, if your good cholesterol is under 40, then you need to go and have a full panel and make sure that you're fasting so we don't adjust what we're doing.
Okay. All right. Thank you for that.
And we can do that for you today.
She set up for it. It's for you. Okay.
Hello, this question is for Dr. Rhonda Maddox. It's focused on the mental and emotional wellness. What are some signs that mental or emotional burnout is starting to take a toll on the body?
Oh, that's a great question. I'm so glad you asked it. So first off, think in terms of patterns. If you are normally outgoing and you love going to church and you're at church first thing in the morning, or if you're at work first thing in the morning and now you find yourself dragging, that signals that you're not as satisfied. If you find yourself snapping on your friends and your family, if you find yourself changing your sleep patterns, you used to sleep well and now you're waking up a lot during the night, you find yourself worrying a lot, and that happens intermittently, just life. But when you see that this is happening for a prolonged period of time, you're not finding joy in what you used to find joy in, and perhaps you're even isolated, and normally you wouldn't. Your energy levels change, that kind of thing, then there could be something wrong. Now, for me, it is noticing how functional you are, okay? So, if you are going to work, but you're struggling with concentrating and getting your work done, you are dragging in and you're making a lot of errors at school or at work. People that used to bring you joy, you were just like, they're nice, they haven't changed, but you were like, whoa, you're biting their head off, all right? And you just feel overwhelmed, like you can't do it. Now let me be clear, because most of the people in this room is 50, understand that we're going through hormonal changes right now. And so there's such a thing, perimenopause, the studies show that it can happen 10 times earlier. I'll let you, 10 times earlier in Black women. And with perimenopause, with menopause, with changing your hormone levels, can be something called brain fog. And anxiety, to where, many times I remember being asked to speak on menopause, and I was like, oh, I know about menopause, why don't be on there? And then I realized I know a lot more about menopause than I ever intended to, because frequently I'm the person who suggests to the women, I suspect you're going through perimenopause or menopause, because they'll come in thinking, the doctors are referring to me for anxiety, and I'm just like, this is just starting in your 40s? This is just starting in your 50s? You've never had a problem with anxiety before? And then when we start tracking it, they've not had a cycle in 9 or 10 months, and when I send them over, truly they're going through menopause. And so menopause, perimenopause, all of that can impact your ability to concentrate, your ability to focus, and also impact just your calm, your rest, your relaxation. So if you have gone for 8-9 months, you could be pregnant. Because I have had people who didn't think they were pregnant. We got a person in the room right now found herself pregnant with twins actually. So you could be pregnant, but more likely than not, you're going through perimenopause, menopause.
But you over what? What?
I'm not sure I understand your question.
So you said twins and thought they were.
How old were you, darling?
I was 45 years old, pregnant with twins.
Wow.
They're 12.
Wow.
And so we are clear, y'all would have been to visit me at
I'm joking. I'm joking. It's you. I'm sorry.
Good.
So let me just throw in, and you can get HIV right now. So that's not what your question is, but I'm just gonna say, ladies, when you were in your teens and what have you, you may have been off the market for a while, and then somebody died or you got divorced or whatever. Sex is not the same now. There are children who are 15, 14, 16 years old that I've treated who have herpes and HIV. So when you go to the centers, the retirement centers, and still want to get a groove back, understand it's a whole new groove out there now. And being intentional and use condoms. And it's not just about birth control, it's also about protecting.
Truth. Facts.
That's not your question,
Facts.
but we need it.
I accepted that.
Good
Thank
job.
you so much.
Yes. What services or resources are available through the Arkansas Minority Health Commission that women may not know about? So with that being said, talk about the Arkansas Minority Health Commission. And then, even based upon what we've talked about here, you're intricately woven into that.
Yes, thank you for that question. So your Arkansas Minority Health Commission has been around since 1991. We're celebrating 35 years of service this year. And so I will say we are having our 9th Biennial Summit on Friday, April 17th from 9 to 3 p.m. Mark your calendars. I have flyers. But what we do is we stand in the gap as it relates to minority communities. We know that heart disease is the #1 cause of death for all Americans, particularly for Black women, for minorities, folks who look just like us. And so we travel the state doing chronic disease screenings. We do blood pressures, blood sugars, A1Cs, total cholesterols, LDL, HDL, triglycerides. We screen for STIs, sexually transmitted infections. Dr. Maddox mentioned HIV, but we can also screen for other STIs. And that's all for free. Dr. Maddox mentioned reproductive services. Some people may think that they're getting their groove back, but others may, we have some things that can help you protect yourself. We call them brown bag specials. And we have that. I have some here if someone wants to take one or two home with them. But it's all about empowering women to not only be advocates for themselves, but to do what they need to do to protect themselves, not only in the reproductive health and sexually, but also physically through chronic disease prevention. The other thing that we do is we have a healthier eating program. It's called Southern Ain't Fried Sundays. It's been around for almost 20 years now, but what it is a program that helps us to eat healthy and reduce our risk of chronic disease. It's not a diet. Didn't say diet. It's not a diet, but it is a journey. It's changing one or two things in our diets, in the way that we eat, so that we can reduce our risk for chronic disease. We have a whole cookbook that has recipes like macaroni and cheese, sweet potato pie, who doesn't love collard greens, and all the stuff. And so, and don't sleep on our banana pudding recipe. Don't sleep on it. But it has all of those breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, so that we can enjoy our Southern comfort favorites without sacrificing the flavor and remaining heart healthy. The other thing that we have, a major program that we have, is called Camp I Can. And it's dedicated to kiddos ages 9 to 12. We do physical activity with them. We teach them kids in the kitchen. We do some gardening. We do some yoga. Everything that can help them be the best version of themselves. And that's just for kids 9 to 12. Although we are toying around with developing a camp for adults, for people who are just like us, so that we can get back in the habit of getting outside, having fun, playing in the name of heart health. And then finally, the other thing that we do is we have a radio show. It's called Ask the Doctor. And we really like this program because it helps us to empower others around the state to stand in the gap for them. We have a partnership with AMDPA, the Arkansas Medical, Dental, and Pharmaceutical Association, and we have partnerships with several radio stations around the state, among them Power 92.3 Jams. The third Tuesday of every month, you can hear a doctor just like Dr. Maddox has been on 1,000 times. And whenever we ask her, she never says no. But this is our way of meeting people where they are. A lot of times we have challenges accessing the healthcare system. This gives listeners the opportunity to listen in, to get the health education information, but also call in with questions and have the doctor to answer those questions and not feel ashamed or embarrassed about the question that they have, because sometimes, let's face it, we don't sometimes feel comfortable asking our primary care provider a question. This way you can ask that question without shame, without embarrassment. We also have a partnership with 99.3 The Beat in Jefferson County that reaches all listeners Southeast Arkansas. And then in addition to that, we have Ask the Doctor in Espanol to focus in on our Hispanic brothers and sisters. It can be found on La Zeta, 106.3 Hot Spanish Hits. And then finally, we have a partnership with the Marshallese community in Northwest Arkansas, KMRW, the Voice of the Islands for the Marshallese community, and Dr. Sheldon Rickwan. So our goal is to literally meet people where they are in various ways. And so that's what we do every day. And I will tell you guys about the bikes as well. And so we have two different programs. With our Camp I Can program, we have a partnership with Recycle Bikes for Kids. They bring bikes out during the summer camp. And we teach kids 9 to 12 years old not only how to ride a bike, but how to maintain that bike and bicycle safety. And I always say when I mention this program that many of us grew up knowing that for our birthday, or Santa was going to bring us a bike, period and point blank. But a lot of the communities that we serve, they don't have that experience. And so through this partnership with them, we are giving kids bikes. After the 3-day camp, they take that bike home. They also take home a new helmet. And they, of course, learn how to maintain that bike and are taught bicycle safety. And most recently, we have partnered with the Arkansas Game and Fish Commission and the Department of Outdoor Activity to provide bikes to school districts around the state. They're called Strider bikes, focusing on kiddos ages K through 2, teaching them, number one, how to stride, how to keep their balance, and then it has a set of pedals that as they get to 1st and 2nd grade, you put the pedals on the Strider bike and the kid actually learns how to ride the bike. So they have this opportunity from kindergarten through the 2nd grade, and those bikes stay with the school. So once those kids get older, you have another crop of K through 12, K through 2 coming through. And so the program is available in over 100 schools right now, but through the Arkansas Minority Health Commission, we're able to provide funding for more schools around the state to get this program and get a whole fleet of bikes for their schools to teach the kiddos how to ride bikes. Not only is it physical activity, but it's social, emotional, strengthening the kids. If they can learn how to ride a bike, they can be with their friends, doing something that they love. So yes.
That's real.
Thank you so very much for that.
Yes, ma'am.
Dr. Karen Crowell.
Yes.
Okay. My question for you is, how does movement like what we do in FemFit impact long-term health outcomes?
We have hip joints, we have ball joints that go all the way around. We have all these joints. So we were not designed to sit still.
Yeah.
Okay? Our bodies need movement. We need movement to make sure your blood is flowing the way that it goes. You have the lymph system. If you ever notice it's swelling, if you sit still too long, your lymph system gets backed up, and you need movement. The muscles help everything move throughout your body. The most important muscle that you have is your heart. Okay, the heart is a muscle, and if you don't exercise it through activity and making that heart rate go up, it kind of gets lazy. It gets weak, and then it doesn't work as well. And you combine that with a blood pressure that's too high and too much blood sugar that wants to make those arteries stick together without working anyway, you got bad stuff coming. So movement, it strengthens your muscles. It strengthens your bones, okay, especially if you're moving against the resistance. So we all know as we get older, or we may not know, as you get older, your bones get thinner, especially we as women. We lose, estrogen goes down, it causes us to lose the mineralization of our bones. Our vitamin D goes down, our calcium levels go down. What we want to do is use force to strengthen those bones so they'll lay down new bones. Because when you strengthen a bone, you make it work against some resistance, your body will make you bone. It'll lay down your bone. And she's doing the right thing, making you push harder than you think you can go. Because our bodies are phenomenal things, and we can do a lot more than we think we can do. Sometimes it just takes somebody to give you the encouragement to push you beyond where you think you can go. One thing you want to do is make sure that your grasp extends beyond your reach. So you want to grab for something that's further than what you can reach. If I can reach and get something here, that's not hard. If I have to really reach beyond where I'm comfortable, I'm stronger, and I have access to a lot more things. That's great.
It's always gonna make me cry. Because I was just like, yes, it's gonna make me cry. Because I'm just like I said, okay, I know you want that 10-pound weight. Go ahead and push yourself. Get that 50 pounds. Okay, so Dr. Maddox, that's fine with you. What are practical? Wait a minute, hold on just a second. And if I grab the question that you was gonna ask, I apologize. Because I've already done it one time. Okay. What are practical, realistic ways women can take care of their mental health, especially when life is busy?
Yes. So one of the most important things you can do is choose who you're going to be around. And so a lot of times, say that again. Choose who you're going to be around.
Healthy boundaries.
Choose who you're going to be around. Often we choose out of loyalty. And these people mean us absolutely no well. They do not mean us well. And that can be family. That can be friends from high school and college. The church people. What have you.
Wow.
Understand this. People can love you and respect you and not like you. And not want the best for you.
Yes.
Well, say it again, then.
So when you choose based on loyalty, people that you should let go, things come with that. And there are going to be consequences. So who you choose to be around is really, really important. Because they are communicating to you your value, your worth. And they will do it. They may not even say anything, but you tell them about your dreams.
Girl, I know some folks like that, okay?
Yeah, I used to know.
So I know you used to.
So who you choose to be around is really important.
Yes.
Where you choose to work is important. I know we have to make a living, but if you are driving on the parking lot and having a panic attack, if you are losing your hair, if you are having migraine headaches, if you are having sleepless nights, understand this, there's only one of you. And while I have taken pay cuts to leave where I was working. And really, I got a profit because my health is all I got. Okay? So where you choose to work is important as well.
Yes.
When you have to silence yourself in order to keep the peace, you've already lost the peace.
Right. Yes.
Okay? So being able to use your voice and not having to scream, to be manipulative, because if you articulate your needs, they just look right over you. So then you find yourself manipulating people or whatever to get your basic needs met. That says something, right? And so a lot of us are afraid to leave relationships for financial security. I get that. But understand, sometimes you have to leave for good. And I mean for the good of your children who are watching you be disrespected and all men are evil, for the good of your health. And even though they may threaten, I'm gonna take the kids, child, sometimes.
Let them.
Sometimes you have to be like Tina Turner, baby, all I want is my name. That's right, that's it. You know what I'm saying? And so the person that you choose to spend life with is one of the most important decisions that you will make, because Dr. Kroll said cardiovascular disease is the #1 killer of women, but understand the men you choose to be with, they very high up on the list as well. So I don't care how loudly your clock is ticking. Don't let it, don't choose Pee-wee. Don't do it. Don't do it. Enjoy your own company. Learn to love yourself.
Okay.
Do all, those are some of the things that you can do for your mental health. The other piece is see a therapist. Well, I'm just gonna tell you this right here. And understand my cup runneth over and I'm not hunting down patients. In fact, I've started taking only cash pay at this point. So I'm not saying this because I'm looking for patients. But every Black woman, period, needs a therapist. Period. And let me tell you why I say this. And I take my own counsel. I'm gonna tell you why I say this. Because at least, and you want one while you're not at rock bottom. Because what we do is we wait until we're at rock bottom, and then we gotta take whoever is available. But you want the person that you're communicating with to know you when you're not at rock bottom.
Right.
You want to choose. You don't want to just settle for a
Talk
therapist.
about it.
Okay?
That's good.
So you want to choose. And you want to have time to do that. But at least once a quarter, one of these things will happen. Somebody you love will die. If you're partnered up, your partner will say something foolish, crazy, do something, and you want to punch them in the throat, and you call him their best friend, and then you like, well, who you gonna talk to him about? And he your best friend. You don't have, parental pressure to do something that you feel loyal to, but you think this is the best thing for you, but is this disrespectful? Sibling relationship, the people at work is stone crazy. You know what I'm saying? So once a quarter, at least some of that's going to go on. And you want somebody who understands your interests and will be as unbiased as they potentially can. If you say, Miss Ledbetter, I'm thinking about moving to Florida, and your mother is benefiting from you doing ABC for her, Mama's going to oppose you moving to Florida. But if you're talking to your therapist who is not benefiting from you really, then she's going to talk to you about what's best for you. Not what's best for the family, but what's best for you. Now, if you are a caregiver, and we are all getting to the age where we are caregivers, and this will be my final point, learning how to articulate what your needs are so that you're not resenting people because they should know, and they're not mind readers. One of the worst things that Black women do is assume that people know, and then get mad at them for not knowing, or knowing and not being concerned enough to help because you didn't ask for help. And we say, you should just help. I ain't helping, I got stuff to do. If you ask, I'll think about how I can support you. But if not, I got 17 other people asking me for favors, money, whatever. So I'm not just going to donate, I'm not just going to help, because you're not the only one. I just want to talk to you for 3 minutes. 17 other people called me who just wanted to talk to me for 3 minutes. No. So you better boundary up and learn how to say no.
Woo! Can we put that on a t-shirt? Boundary up. Just say no.
Listen, I did a whole tip.
Sign off on that one.
I did a TEDx talk called "You Should Know Better." Just did it a couple weeks ago. Please go watch that talk. That talk right there will help you with your heart disease, your high blood pressure, your migraine headaches. When you start saying no to stuff you've been saying yes to.
Real. Miss Andrews, please.
Yes. Okay. I have a question for you.
Yes. This might be kind of too simple.
Oh, sure.
How can events like this and spaces like Putting Fit help close those health gaps?
I think there's several layers. I see the healthy snacks over here that helps us with our chronic disease risk. Just doing Queen Fit will help with our mental health, right? Physical activity. Will help with our chronic disease, our high blood pressure, reducing those risks, blood sugar, physical health. And as we get older, we strengthen our bodies so that we can prevent falls. That's so important to keep in mind as we get older. Our risk for falling may increase. So being physically fit, if we do fall, we can get up without assistance. And so and then also checking your numbers, knowing what your blood pressure, your blood sugar, your cholesterol numbers are. And I have my scale if anyone wants to step on the scale. But knowing never mind. I did not bring the tape. Yes,
Well, since you're here, we'll go ahead and make these.
yes. But all of that, I think, helps to make a well-rounded woman, knowing what your numbers are, the importance of learning good sleep practices. And I'm going to turn that over to Dr. Maddox because she's the expert. But I think it's important for women, Black women in general, to know that we got to get rest and we must get adequate sleep. And so Dr. Maddox did a whole Ask the Doctor on sleep. And so could you just do like a little highlight reel of the importance of sleep? Yes, ma'am.
Scale.
Sure.
When we go to the doctor, we're fully dressed. How many pounds should be the difference? Because at home, we get the true scale.
Yes.
But when we go to the doctor, look, I'm gonna take my shoes off,
Yes.
but I can't take everything else off because it's out in the open. So how much should you deduct?
I will let Dr. Kroll answer that question, the medical professional.
I recommend that my patients weigh themselves at home in the nude on the same scale in the same place in their home all the time, and bring that information to me. Because depending on what you're wearing, it could be more.
Your
Jewelry,
Yeah.
it could be more. So it's best to weigh at home on your scale. Make sure it's a reliable scale. If it takes batteries, make sure the batteries are up to date, are not dying. The surface is flat, so you don't get that that variation from something being unstable. And weigh in the nude. Because that way you know you're only weighing you.
That's good. I do
And not a robe or anything else.
Right.
And I give it to my doctor, but they will give it to me. And they give me that extra 10 pounds, and I get it.
It ain't 10 pounds.
I bet if you
No, their scale gives me 10 pounds.
roll them, if you strip.
Because they use that old, they use that old one where you use the bar.
Oh,
Yeah, it gives you 10 pounds.
Take everything off next time.
Wear like sundress.
Now, what you can do, if they give you a difference, you can ask them, this is what I got at home. Can you tell me what my BMI is based on this weight that I got at home? At this point, our heights aren't changing. If anything, it goes down a little bit. That's a whole nother discussion. But make sure that they're giving you, present them with what you have. But I'd say don't stop giving it to them.
I don't.
Continue to present them with what you got in a stable situation at home, in the same environment.
If you got cancer, then we understanding of you having cancer. When we have bipolar disorder, that sounds like you just making it up in your head, and that's not what's happening. But that's the way people interpret it, and so they just think it's a personality trait, and they don't realize it's a condition that is impacting your interactions. And especially around your cycle time, it can get a lot worse. So be very intentional with what you eat. High protein, low carb diet, and your nutrition can definitely impact your mood, your anxiety, your ability to concentrate. I made the mistake of eating fried rice while I was taking an 8-hour exam. I got so sleepy. I failed the exam. I didn't know at the time. I didn't connect my nutrition, my diet, with my energy, with my ability to concentrate. And so your diet is really important. And so if you're a really, really healthy eater, that's also helping you as well.
Okay. That's a lot of information. One question and the three people. I love it. Thank you so very much. So, Shirley, you have another question?
I'd like to ask my queens out there some questions. You gonna ask the audience some questions, or you guys gonna ask the audience?
Well, I want to know about it.
Let me say this. Let's see. Today. So this is Dr. Crow's question. What is one simple habit that women can start today that would make the biggest impact on their physical health? One. Today.
Okay, we didn't talk about this. If anybody smokes, vapes,
No.
nope,
No smoking, no drinking.
okay. Don't do it, don't think about it, don't be around it.
I like that.
Oh, don't do it. Don't think about it, and don't be around it. That part.
Secondhand smoke is
Okay.
real. Secondhand smoke is real.
Say that again.
Don't do it, don't, vaping, smoking, I'll say, do you smoke? No, I just do, what's the cigar? Cigarillos or the other one.
Black and
Black and
white.
mild, yes, they don't make that smoking. Don't do it.
How could they not?
Yeah.
That's what I get, that's just what I get.
Black-
Smoke, no, I
black
just
and
do
mild
black and mild. Smoke.
Oh, so they're saying they don't smoke
They don't smoke,
cigarettes.
yeah.
I got you.
Black and mild.
Same
All
thing.
of them. If you set something on fire and it kills into your lungs, it is a bad, no good thing about it, okay? But that's it. No, I'll go back to numbers. There
Okay.
are women of our age need to have their preventive care outside of hypertension, diabetes, and cancer screening. We've got to get screened. Breast, cervix, colon. And if you were a smoker, lung screening. You can't skip these things, ladies. Okay, you don't want anything to sneak up on you that can and likely will kill you if it doesn't get diagnosed soon enough. Okay? And there is no reason for anybody, whether you're insured, underinsured, fully insured, there's no reason for any of us to not have adequate screening. Okay? You want to know how to go about getting it. If you need something, come to me after. We can talk in a more personal manner about what you need and how you can get it done. But our community, we're losing too many people prematurely from diseases, from cancers that we can prevent, particularly colon cancer. Colon cancer is one that we can prevent. 45 is the screening age. But if there's a family history, sometimes you may need to start before 45. So it's very individual what your screening needs to be. But at our age, for the women in this room, everybody should have been screened for colonoscopy, for colon cancer by this time. Whether it be by colonoscopy, Cologuard, FIT, however you want to do it, it needs to be done. Fantastic. The FIT kits, so I serve as the physician educator at UAMS Health Initiatives and Disparities Research, where we do colorectal cancer screening in the Department of Surgery. We're trying to get all people 45 and older in the state of Arkansas to have at least a FIT kit, a FIT, F-I-T, fecal immunochemical test. It allows us to give you a kit that you do at home, and it checks for the presence of blood in the stool. Now, people say, I don't see blood. Blood can be there and you won't see it. So when you bring it back, you send it in to us, and we test it at UAMS, and the reaction allows us to see whether or not there's blood there or not. It's a simple home test. It's one sample. We talk you through everything you need to do. There's instructions on it, has pictures and everything to show you what you need to do. It is at no cost to you. Whether you're insured, uninsured, doesn't matter. If you want a FIT kit, you can get a FIT kit too. And you can send it back to us. Now, in the event that there is blood, you need to have a colonoscopy. Somebody needs to take a look in there. There's too many times on here, oh, it's just hemorrhoids. No, it may not be hemorrhoids. We don't know where that blood is coming from. Colon needs to be checked. So a full colon exam is expected after you have blood in the stool. If there's any sign of, because it's never normal. It's never normal to have blood in the stool. Never.
So how do we get that kit?
We're,
I have some.
she brought some kits with us today. So.
Through our partnership, we're so grateful for UAMS and her team to partner with them to distribute FIT kits when we go around the state for people who need them and want them.
Excellent. And with that being said, and thank you. With that being said, I'm gonna ask the last two here, then we're gonna turn it over to the Q&A that I want you to lead, okay? How are you gonna convince them to get their numbers today?
I'm here. All you have to do is walk over to the chair. And guess what?
What is that word of encouragement?
If you have
I'm
some
here.
mobility issues, I can bring the stuff to you. I can bring it to you. It's no problem. I would also say, in addition to knowing your numbers, Dr. Cole mentioned this earlier, but know your family history. It's so important for us to know our family history. As a matter of fact, just today, the reason why I was late is because we're getting ready for our summit. The summit is going to focus entirely on heart disease in everyone. Did you know that kids get heart disease? Yes. And so one of the young man that I interviewed today on video, he's shy. He didn't want to speak in front of 200 people, but he has heart disease. And so we went to his house and filmed a story. He and his brother have heart disease. The older brother is not afraid of audiences and is writing out his speech and will be speaking at the summit, but the younger one is shy. So we went over there and filmed, got his story with his parents. And so that's why I was late. He has heart disease, his brother has heart disease, his mother has heart disease, his grandmother has heart disease. So it's so important for us to know our family histories, so that way we can take some steps before these conditions start to impact our bodies, to take some preventative steps to kind of mitigate those circumstances. So know your family history. I want to leave everybody with that.
And get your numbers today.
Get your numbers today.
Today.
And then the last question for the panel's sake for you is, what would you say to women who feel guilty about taking time for themselves?
Give us a few.
You know I want to get smart.
Go ahead. I mean, hey,
We're here now.
I would say
Put your
that we are reared to take care of everyone else. We are reared to make everybody feel comfortable, to make them feel better. And I think it was, I can't remember, if you watch the movie, Why Did I Get Married? There's a scene in there where the woman says, I thought if I gave him what he needed, he would give me what I needed. And so we frequently wait on permission. We wait to be affirmed by other people, myself included. And one thing that I learned when my mother forgot my birthday when I turned 16, and then someone that I loved dearly didn't remember my birthday until about 7 p.m. And I would always want other people to do. And I finally had to say, you love on everybody else, and you wait on them to love on you. Girl, you better get to getting. And so now I choose me first. I plan something for my birthday first. Right. I can't wait on you to celebrate me, because then I'm setting myself up to be disappointed and to resent you. Now I'm going to say, I have a journal over here called Take 5, Pathway to Peace, a 40-day journaling experience. And I wrote that book for people who suffer with anxiety. But one of the main reasons that people suffer with anxiety is because they won't use their voice. And they keep everything to themselves. And so they become a performer. And Black folk been acting all our lives. We've been code shifting all of our lives. But when you have to, the heaviest burden for you to carry is your inauthentic self. And so when you start journaling about when you got anxious, who were you with, what were you thinking about, what were you doing, what images were playing out of your brain, you start getting to the root of the guilt, the anxiety. And understand guilt, if somebody is manipulating you, they are trying to make you feel guilty so you can do what they want you to do that might not benefit you. And then they'll say it's selfish.
Right.
How is it selfish for you to say, my priorities are A, B, C, and D? This opportunity that you're presenting to me does not get me closer to my priorities. In fact, it takes me away. It takes me away from my family, it takes me away from my faith, it takes me away from da-da-da-da-da. And so when I say no, it's because I have assessed I don't have oil for this. I don't have capacity for this. This is not in my best interest. That's called self-care. That's called self-preservation. But what it's not called is selfish. And so you assess who is trying to light your guilt up. And I suggest to you, when it's done intentionally, repeatedly, this is not a friend. And they may be family, but all skin folk are not kinfolk. And this is not someone
Yeah,
who is this is not someone who's going to get you closer to your destiny. So in that talk I taught, that TED talk, I talk about you should know better. But the reason that we do stuff so often is because I assure you there's some people who died from COVID who did not want to go, but were loyal to people who wouldn't even walk across the street from it.
No, it's true. Teachers.
You understand what I'm saying? And so dude, the Lord gives it. Now, I'm not trying to, the Lord gives you good sense and he gives you the small, still voice. When that small, still voice says no, don't let anybody intimidate, bully, push you through or whatever. Say no with your chest stuck out.
Yes.
10 toes down and mean it. And then don't apologize. Alright. I felt that in my whole because I'm so tired of seeing people with high blood pressure, high cholesterol, immuno disease, because they stay silent, trying to keep the peace. If you disrupted your peace, you're not keeping the peace.
Right.
Y'all, can we give them all a round of applause? Thank you. Oh, I ain't apologizing at all.
I need this video because I said something. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, because you want to keep the footage for all the t-shirts that we're going to
I need this video.
I got you.
All of this good stuff came out that I might not have heard. I need to sit and ruminate with it.
Most certainly.
So you don't remember?
Most certainly.
Those so-called friends, those fake friends are all gone.
Yes.
God has eliminated and he's elevated me to have the right people in my life.
Yes.
So I want to thank her for coming out. She's awesome. She looked after me.
Yeah, she's grown too. I know she looks like she's 16 or 17. She's grown.
My daughter was able to go to see New Edition with me, Boys and Men, and Tony. So I took her. Yeah, and she blended right on in with my other nieces and Brittany and my other niece. We had a great time. So
I was gonna say, what she know about New Edition?
I'll show you the video.
Oh,
She sang all the words. Okay? Yeah, I know.
We are grateful.
So Shelly's speech will not be satisfied until she asks my queen's questions. So y'all know I'm gonna ask you some questions, right?
Yay.
So may I?
Well, y'all have questions for us, we have questions for y'all.
Do you have questions? I don't know how she's doing it.
For the queen fit. My piece queen to fit.
Bring it.
Yes. Okay.
Now, and then when you ask them questions, is this gonna be like a bounce off with? I'm gonna let you.
Yeah, we'll let you do
These
it.
are specific questions that I forgot for them. Okay. Is that okay?
Okay.
Okay. So, Queen, what is one health goal you achieved since joining Queen Fit Collective?
Just started back working out. I was not, because time wouldn't allow me. And then when I put it to my mind, you do everything and support everybody else. Nobody asks you to do anything. They never call to see how you do. So, my health, when the doctor said 58.1 BMI, it's time to do something. That's heart attack, stroke level. And we should never let ourselves get that far out of whack. So I'm grateful for Genine LaTrice Perez. That's what Queen Fit has done to me. Even when I know I have to go to work, I get upset, but bills they do. Right. So I do that, but when I can, I'm going to take time for me. Going to work is time for me. But when that time and I don't have to go to work, I'm coming. I'm fit. I'm do as much as I can in that hour. And we get to the end, y'all.
Amen.
So I appreciate it.
Well, Queen, you're representing Queen Fit at our nail shop. They see you. They see you. Natural nails is watching you.
Yes, they are.
Brittany, can you describe one lifestyle change you made that has improved your physical or your mental health?
Well, for me, like what she was saying no, like that was hard for me. Like I'm always a yes person, whatever you do. So, like now I just take that time and be like, no, I can't do it. Like that's it. I don't have to give a reason as to why.
It's my accountability partner. Not only do we work out with you, we have our own little workout called Out of the Box workout, where she's my coach. She's Coach B, and she helps me get some fupas in and them squats, and we just do all kind of exercises here virtually.
Ooh,
And
you gonna open it up to other people?
I don't know why she designated me as I'm no trainer at all. Like honestly, I am shy in real life. Like in real life.
I mean, I'm trying to feel some kind of way though. In real life,
she calls me, she keeps me accountable, and we try to be consistent.
So vice versa, And I've been able to get out of the pre-diabetic range to join the
Scott, Lono, whichever one, over here. So if she can do it, other people can do it. There's no excuse.
Right.
Her driving. Thank you. Vicky's my girl, Vicky. In what ways has Queen Fit Collective helped you become more aware of prevention and early detection?
Hey, it made me become very intentional. I went to the doctor and he was asking me a lot of questions. And as he was talking, I was seeing his mouth move, but I really wasn't listening. Because I'm like, what? In my mind, I'm going, what? But he was asking me a lot of questions. And in the midst of it, something said, what he's charging you to do, you can get it for free. You know what I'm saying? All you got to do is eat right, push yourself. You stop starting and stopping. So I'm just grateful to be intentional and starting up right here. I'm going all the way non-stop. I've learned to say no now. Everybody goes, what we eating today? I'll be back. What you're down in there? Right. They're like, what? I'm on a mission for Vicky.
A mission for Vicky. That's a t-shirt.
We need to talk
Wow.
And my girl,
That's better.
Can you describe one lifestyle change you made that has improved your business? Did I ask that question?
Yes.
Okay, I'm sorry. How has being in the community of women, that's one, influenced your confidence and accountability in your wellness journey? How has being in a community of women? We're a community of women. Okay. How has it been influencing your confidence and your accountability in this wellness journey? Your health is your wealth.
I'm thinking about this.
Take your time.
It has improved a lot. And I hope I'm answering the question correctly. I have always been a person to work out. As you said earlier, Rose, I started with Walking with Purpose. Even before Walking with Purpose, I was walking. But being with this community of ladies has increased it. But I started feeling a little bad because I told you I had some health issues. And I started missing you all. And I could tell in my coach's voice that she really didn't appreciate me not coming. But she understood.
Right.
not like that. So let her fix it.
She understood. She really understood. But being with you all was more than just working out. It was more about praise, prayer, support, and I'm go off a little from the question. As I was listening to the panel, some of the things you all were telling us, I have done. Being in this community, and then some things I have done on my own, learning to say no. I solo date myself. I am married, but a lot of times he don't like to go. So I found out this word when I told my sister I took myself out. eat. And she said, oh, you're solo dating yourself. And there's nothing wrong with that because I'm with me. I'm not cheating on him.
Right. Baby, I'm on a solo date.
Learning to say no.
Yes.
Then I am, I'm 60. I stopped working because of health issues. I knew they were coming because I just felt I need to go on and leave. And this is something that God has shown me because I didn't know.
Small silver way.
I didn't know I was having a problem with my stomach. Didn't know. But after that moment, then that's when I had a heart attack. A year ago, February. Then turn around, had another heart attack. This year, February. And I have been wanting to eat right, work out. But these ladies have helped me through prayer. She's constantly sending me motivational messages and prayer. She's constantly checking on me. Then this young lady sent me motivational messages. This young lady talked to me on Facebook. So I'm getting this. That's why I say it's more than just exercise, but it has helped my whole body, my whole self. Because I work out, I eat right, but now it's something I wanted you all to talk about. I'm going through menopause, but I've been hearing a lot about inflammation in your body. Meaning that I'm not going to be able to lose what I want to lose because of the inflammation in my body, and a lot of that is coming from the sugar.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
It causes inflammation.
Causing inflammation. We have been thinking about sodium. Sodium is bad too, but it's that sugar. And pretty much everything that we consume in food has some type of sugar in it.
That's the fuel we use. Sugar is the
Yes.
fuel the brain uses. We need sugar, but we overdo it. Because everything you eat, you don't have to eat sugar to get sugar. Everything you eat turns into that fuel that your body will use. So our sugar drive is, we're living by our palate. What the palate wants. We're satisfying the palate. We're not nourishing the body. We're satisfying the palate. And that's what we reach for. The palate says, I want something sweet, I want something smooth, I want something creamy. And we're giving it to the palate. The body's like, whoa, I don't know what to do with all this sugar. Because everything gets converted to sugar. I don't know what to do with it, so I'm just going to store it in the liver. Or I'm just going to keep it in the blood and make those blood vessels get sticky and start sticking together where circulation goes down. We need to start thinking about what we need to nourish our body, and not what tastes good.
And that she talked about having 2 heart attacks. It's important, and we'll have Dr. Kroll speak to this, but it's important to understand that sometimes women's heart attacks look different than men's heart attacks. And so we think about proverbial pain in the arm. You may not experience that as a woman. You may just have what you think is indigestion. It may feel like anxiety. And so what I will say to you is a lot of times when you go to doctors, they'll say, oh, you have anxiety. Well, are you saying you will not work up my heart? Because I want you to document that. You want a workup for your heart, which should look like some levels drawn in EKG. But the other piece is just understanding that you shouldn't drive yourself to the hospital either. If you think that you're having a heart attack, an ambulance needs to get you there because you have if you think you're having a stroke or a heart attack, an ambulance should take you there. You should not take yourself there because you will lose precious minutes. Now, I'll pass the mantle over here.
What you said is true. Everything you said is true. So yeah, it's definitely women. You can have the classic symptoms of the left arm pain and the numbness, but you may not have any of that. You may just feel nauseous. You may just have some. You think you're having a hot flash. You're having a heart attack.
Well, I had pain in my right breast. And the first time I told you it was my stomach. Went through, had all the tests, went to all the doctors. They almost make you think it's a head thing. And I know we have to be very careful, but what I always say is, it's about you. You have to know your body. If that doctor won't do it, find someone
That's
else.
right. She said document it.
Document that you are refusing to work my, and when you start saying that, then
Things change.
I have had a female doctor get very upset because she wanted to give me some blood pressure medicine that I wanted to check to make sure it was good for the person that I am. And I knew I had to find another doctor. And I did find another PCP. She's a Jamaican, and what I like about her, and I know you like about your doctor, is because she listens to you. Your doctor don't listen to you. And what I like
She's my doctor, by the way, everybody. If you came late, that's what I know.
So now I got 2 doctors that do that, my heart doctor as well. So when I sat down and talked with this young lady, it was like, tell me why you here. We went through all that. Later on, she said, now let me tell you what I have seen from the reports that I have gotten. She was the first doctor who actually, but this is something else, I have a brain tumor. But she's the first doctor that showed me how my brain looks, where the tumor is. I never have seen that before. So once we went through that, now let's talk about what we're gonna do. And we're doing it together. And those are type of doctors that you want. You don't want the doctors to give you all this medication that you can't pronounce. And you don't know what it's used for. So I have to go to Google, and it's so bad that ChatGPT told me, please stay away from Google. But I only Google to make sure I understand what this medicine is used for, because if I'm taking a lot of medicine, you all already know that this medicine may not work together, and it's going to cause more issues in my body. So I have to study what I take. So when I was here with these ladies, and I hope I touched on what you asked me, we were working out, and that's when I had my first situation where we were doing this little exercise, and as I pulled the rope up, only thing I could do was scream, and they all came to my rescue. Stop it. She said, you sit down, you don't move. Right. And they was like, take a deep breath. I never thought, but this young lady right here looked at me and said, and I said, it ain't that, because the first thing she went to was my heart. But I should have gone to the doctor then, because I just said, you have to know your body. You got to know your body. So I'm not going to talk much about it, but I get with you all later on some other little questions that I may have.
Well, that's going to start me crying. But this is what we'll do. We want to take the, thank you so very much for that.
I can't leave my baby girl out back there.
Okay. And then we're going to move forward so we won't take, so we can go ahead and get those numbers.
Right. Okay, leave me out, Precious. Can you share a moment when you realized your health truly mattered and how it helped change that mindset?
When I joined.
Okay, period.
And she don't like to be on camera either, but that's okay.
We're all in the back.
Yeah, we had a really good time that day.
Yeah.
And I just keep it. Listen, we meet Tuesdays and Thursdays at 6 p.m. Second and fourth Saturdays at 8 a.m. And then anybody will come at 5:30 a.m. There's 4 of us. We welcome you to the crew at 5:30 a.m. on Wednesdays and Fridays. We're enjoying it. But listen, Shirley Speaks, thank you so very much for your time. Dr. Karen Crow, thank you so very much, my doctor.
Yes.
Kenya Eddings, who's going to be checking your, little blood levels with a little pinch, and Dr. Rhonda Maddox. And please come back and support